and help protect it from the COVID-19 virus by getting the vaccine. The world has enough going viral these days. Talk to your healthcare provider.
Escanaba reporter Lily Simmons on WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, new details about 2 missing boaters on Lake Superior near Lawrence, plus ways to help their families. Also tonight, the Army National Guard is helping out with some improvements at state parks in Marquette and Baraga counties. We'll show you what they were doing there. Plus, why the Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy is putting together a statewide maritime plan. And the new Secretary of State's office in Marquette that will benefit the whole UP. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
It was a beautiful day today, but noticeably a bit cooler than we have been. Air, what's ahead for us this evening?
Well, we will see those temperatures definitely dropping this evening. Taking a look here at the Oradoc, courtesy of our Skycam. Temperatures around 57. We're expecting dry skies, mostly clear this evening across the board. However, we do have frost advisories also across the majority of the UP. Just because your area might not have that blue color over it, don't be surprised if you could see some frost as well, as those temperatures could be dropping down into the 30s. We're talking 32 degrees. That is definitely a possibility. And then we've also got rain showers that are on the way with possible thunderstorms that could be strong or up to severe on our Wednesday evening. But those showers are likely to return. The good news is those warmer temperatures are also back on the way.
Thanks, Air. We have new details tonight about the 2 boaters who were still missing on Lake Superior near Lawrence after their boat capsized early Saturday. Michigan State Police say some debris has been recovered, but no word yet on the missing boaters. It happened at the start of a fishing tournament. The Baraga County Next Gen team who hosted the tournament has set up a GoFundMe page for the families of the missing boaters, as well as bank accounts at Baraga County Federal Credit Union and Superior National Bank for 2 fishermen's families. The Lawrence Fire Department is also hosting a Fill the Boot fundraiser at local businesses tomorrow. Michigan State Police say the search for the missing boaters resumed early this morning. No names have been released. We'll have links to ways you can help out at WZMQ19.com. The Michigan National Guard and the Department of Natural Resources are showing off some of the improvements they've made at state parks. WZMQ's Kevin Hodge tells us about the partnership and what they've done so far.
What it means to be a National Guardsman is to serve your local community and your nation at large. And I could not think of a better way for us to do that.
State parks in Marquette and Baraga counties are getting an upgrade thanks to the National Guard and the DNR. On Monday, they unveiled some of the latest improvements, including newly done roads and cabins at Craig Lake State Park. Once the DNR is able to secure the necessary materials, National Guard service members put it all together. They only began working on one of these cabins at the beginning of June.
Within, I would say, day 7 at the cabin, we were basically wrapped up. They were just doing finishing touches, which, takes technical expertise and time, but the amount of work that's been done in the last, 9 days is fantastic.
This is also a great opportunity for the soldiers, who will have the chance to apply their trade and gain experience.
They get to work in communities, work in state parks that they can take their families back to and show them, here's this great work mom did, here's this great work dad did, here's this great work, your brother, sister, cousin, whoever it is did.
This partnership is also a way to save money. Captain K says they estimate in the past 4 years about $1.8 million in labor costs have been saved.
The money goes farther for our Michigan communities here by us being able to focus labor efforts necessary to do these projects, perform the maintenance, upgrade infrastructure. It's other projects that the Department of Natural Resources can take on.
In Champion, Kevin Hodge, WZMQ 19 News.
Some of the other completed projects include boating access sites in both Baraga and Marquette counties. Michigan State Police troopers in Alger County are connecting with kids in their community. At MSP's Camp 911 in Munising today, troopers pulled back the curtains to give students a glimpse into the world of law enforcement. Today was just the first of the 3-day-long camp featuring visits from state troopers, a K-9 unit, Forest Service, and even members of the National Guard. One of the camp organizers says the goal of the camp is to create connections between police officers and their communities.
Positive relationships with the local first responders and police officers to humanize the badge and make it more personal.
Tune in tonight at 11:10 Central to hear what some of the students had to say about their experience today. The Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy is developing a statewide maritime strategy. The goal is to create a plan that keeps the state's commercial shipping, ferries, and recreational boating in line with the larger goal of 100% carbon neutrality by 2050. The department is looking to fund one project over the next year to develop the strategy, which will help to inform and guide policy and decision making to include Michigan's waterways in the state plan to protect public health and the environment.
Strategy here will allow us to provide more specific recommendations and potential actions to the maritime sector, and also respecting the realities of all of our communities all over the Great Lakes.
Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll have more from the Department of Great Lakes and Energy about the role the UP could play in this new strategy. Michigan Secretary of State was in Marquette today to help open a new resource that will benefit the entire UP. A ribbon cutting was held to celebrate the new mobile Secretary of State office that will be serving all 15 UP counties. The mobile offices can be hosted by local organizations to help reach members of the community who may have limited transportation, mobility, or internet access.
The van comes to you. It comes to festivals, it comes to senior centers, homeless shelters, veterans homes, all the different places where people might have trouble getting to the Secretary of State.
This is the 7th mobile office that has been launched by the Secretary of State, and it is the first that will help serve residents in the Upper Peninsula. Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break. Plus, life in the 906. Jim Koski is revealing a deep, dark secret about himself. Jim, I'm almost too scared to ask. And a new feature to the Marquette County Fair makes a return for its 2nd year. We'll tell you how you can take part in the fun run. We're back in 2 minutes.
John's Auto is still your #1 source for a pre-owned vehicle. Our standards are still the highest. We have the cleanest hand-picked inventory around. That's what we're known for.
John's has built a legacy over the years, if you will, and for us to be able to jump into the service industry, the detailing industry, we provide quality service, timely, reliable, trustworthy, just like John's has for years in car sales.
Come on down to John's Auto and see what we're all about. Sales, service, and detailing.
Hey, I'm back. Yeah, we've been good. Just taking care of Dad, you know. Yes, I'm still going to school.
Traffic delays.
Well, you know, there's some ups and downs, but I enrolled in UPCAP's Caregiver Assistance Program. Yeah, it helps me organize and stay on top of everything. It's over the phone, so I never have to leave home. Yeah.
While caring for a loved one, you need to care for yourself. For more information, dial 211 or visit upcap.org.
Tonight, Eye on America, a roller derby team is caught up in a legislative effort to ban transgender athletes from women's sports.
What prompted you to take this action?
Then, a heat wave is scorching the West. When will it reach the East Coast? On the CBS Evening News.
This is home for CBS, WZMQ 19.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's spring cleaning at Shunk's. We're clearing out quality name brand furniture at big discounts, 30 to 50% off. Like Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Lazy Boy. These Lazy Boy Chase chairs with storage are 50% off. Get 40% off this 3-piece group by Flex Steel. And 50% off this leather sectional. We have to make room. And get 42% off this premium slipcover sofa. This is a store-wide event, and we're clearing out Amish dining room too. Save 47% on this solid oak 5-piece group. Shop Shunk's in Marquette today.
Now, award-winning WZMQ 19 First Warning Weather with Air Stasic.
Well, let's take a look at what those lows are expected to be. Yes, we do have some 30s. It could drop down even further than that as those clouds are disappearing, if we have any in the sky this evening, which means all that heat that you've been feeling, some of us, I should say, today. Let's take a look at those chances, that frost risk, especially around that 6 o'clock hour, where it's going to be mostly in that interior, especially those blue, very dark blue areas, kind of near Iron Mountain and Iron River there. So make sure you take care of any possible tender plants. And then, because we have clear skies, hey, let's throw in some chances for the aurora out there. Clear conditions tonight. That KP index is slightly on the weaker side of things, which means you've got a less likely chance of seeing them. Tomorrow, though, it's going to be about 4.67, which is a little bit stronger. Unfortunately, we will start with clouds and possible rain showers sprinkling around the UP on our Tuesday evening. But eventually those clouds are expected to clear out. We'll check in with Futurecast and see what that is. But just a heads up, on our Wednesday afternoon and evening, we do have some risks for strong to severe thunderstorms moving in. The usual lightning, rain, possibly heavy rain during the thunderstorm activity. Gusty winds are also possible, and then chances for some hail. At the moment, we're looking at that low risk. But just to keep you all informed too, I don't know about you, but I love cupcakes, so we're gonna do this. So a watch versus a warning. A watch means we've got all the ingredients for the cupcakes or that severe weather. However, it's just a chance of that. It's possible, could happen. The cupcake warning means that it is definitely occurring at the moment. It is happening. We've got cupcakes and all kinds of fun activity. So right now we just have a frost advisory, which means there's also that chance, kind of like a watch. Here's that look at those clear skies this evening into our morning, and then we'll see more clouds moving in the afternoon, and still sunny over there on the east half for a little bit before we see some sprinkles moving across the UP. And again, we're not looking at severe conditions on our Tuesday, but possibly on our Wednesday. At the moment, things are looking kind of light, but of course the weather is the only constant there, is it's always changing. So take a look here in the afternoon, or excuse me, 1 a.m. on Thursday, we could see some more thunderstorms as well. We're expecting those temperatures to be very warm on our Wednesday and Thursday, possibly up to about 80 degrees. And with that, we could also see some mugginess returning. I know, everyone's favorite M word. So Tuesday's forecast will be mostly in the 60s, some areas hovering into those mid 50s and even up to 70 degrees. But like I said, we will be warming up throughout the week. Those gusts on our Tuesday up to about 30 miles an hour over there in Ironwood, but everyone else in that 20 range. I will have your 7-day outlook for Marquette in 15 minutes.
Thanks, Air. Registration is now open for one of the newest features of the Marquette County Fair. The Fair Fun Run is back for its second year. Unlike last year, the run is not a 5K. Instead, it's just a fun run. Tickets are $20 for the race, and it gets you free entry into the fair for the day, plus a t-shirt. The race coordinator says it's just a great time to hang out with your friends and enjoy the fair.
A fun run, so it's not meant to be a trainer or something that's you're gonna use as a qualifier. This should just come out, enjoy the fair, run or walk or crawl with some friends, and enjoy some fair food afterwards.
Aaron and I are going to crawl at the Fun Run. The Marquette County Fair runs August 8th through the 10th. The Fun Run will be Saturday the 10th. To purchase a ticket or for more information, just head to WZMQ19.com. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next. We are talking with the Executive Director of the United Way of Marquette County about business after hours coming up next week. That conversation is 2 minutes away.
One, two, three, go! Wow. I want a strong America. I want a proud America.
Ever try unlocking your door with a case of bottled water in your arms? Lisa from Norway Springs here. Unless you're very good at balancing or have 3 arms, bringing home those small water bottles from the store is no fun. Here's a better idea. Try our water delivery service for free for 1 month. We'll deliver a cooler and 15 gallons of great bottled water. And you'll get your arms back.
Fresh, safe water, guaranteed. Call Norway Springs today.
We're so excited to welcome Retta to the Jennifer Hudson Show.
You got fans, that's what's up.
And Parks and Rec fans are the real deal.
We used to find out from fans if we got picked up before my agent even got to me.
Plus, my chats with some of the biggest names in music.
I love Jennifer.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, tomorrow at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6.
June is custom month at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette. Whether we are starting from scratch or creating a new piece from old or inherited jewelry, we will help you create your very own one-of-a-kind perfect design. And in June, we will waive the $395 design fee. You imagine it, we will create it. Custom month at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette.
Richardson Jewelers.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
The United Way of Marquette County is hosting a big business after hours next week after it was rescheduled in April due to that snowstorm. You know the one. A bunch of local media personalities will also be there, including us, and it's a great chance to learn about the United Way's partner agencies and the services they provide. Joining us now is Executive Director Andrew Rickauer. Thanks for coming in, Andrew.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, so this business after hours was rescheduled from April, and now it's going to be next week. Give us the quick rundown of details.
Well, there's not going to be snow.
Not going to be snow. No one jinx it, Jim.
So, yeah, it's business after hours to kind of highlight what we've done over the last year. And being delayed, we get added benefit of just more information from the last year and the needs. But it's really bringing the media together and the whole community together to just showcase the needs and show that United Way is about bringing resources and people together. And we couldn't do it without the media, so it's great to partner with all the local media for this.
Yeah, and we're excited to be there as well. So what is the time and location of this?
So it's going to be 5 to 7 at the War Dock on the 18th.
Perfect. Okay, so there's a lot of partner agencies that partner with the United Way. How many are there, and how does the United Way help them throughout the year?
This last year, there were 26 partner agencies that received funding and support from us. And most of them, if not all of them, should be there, so you can see directly what's happening at their organization. And if you want to be involved with it, great chance, of course, to meet the media and just to see the overall impact. But yeah, 26 agencies, all helping our local residents in Marquette County.
Yeah, and you guys are also right in the middle of your capital campaign right now. Give us an update on that and how that ties in with the business after hours.
Yeah, so we just distributed funds to those agencies for their programs. So we'll have updated information on what they've done and where that money's gone in the last year and see what they're doing this next year. So it'll be a great opportunity for that. We are also launching, and actually today, tickets went on sale for the United Way Marquette Hockey Night.
Mm-hmm.
So the local hockey players, a lot of them are going to be there. So you can meet some of the local hockey talent at the same time and learn more about the event coming up in the fall and some of the Red Wing players that might be coming up and hear about who they might be.
Oh, that's awesome. So this is going to be a packed event, it sounds like.
It's going to be a busy night.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. For people who just want to learn more information about the United Way's partners in general, how can they keep up with things throughout the year?
Their website, uwmqt.org, or on Facebook.
Awesome. And then also, of course, the United Way does Upers United. Tell us about that volunteer aspect as well.
Yeah, so that's a huge aspect on Upers United. There's over 100 needs on there right now. And whether you're looking to get involved for just an hour or longer, those needs are always there on upersunited.com.
Yeah. Throughout the year, how can people donate to the United Way?
Right on our website, or lots of different ways. But yeah, on our website there's a donation tab, and they can make a one-time donation or recurring, or a lot of the workplaces offer it for their employees to do payroll deduction.
Yeah.
Really easy to give and help support the community and the people that need help.
Absolutely. And then the last question for for agencies or nonprofits that are out there who maybe want to take advantage of a partnership with the United Way, how does that work?
Great timing. It's applications open once a year for our partner agencies, and that application process is open now for another week. So yeah, if you're a nonprofit and you help support the Marquette County residents and want to be part of the United Way family, then now's the time to get on it and apply.
Absolutely. So that's next Tuesday at the Ordock Brewing Company, 5 to 7. We'll all see you out there.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Awesome. Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.
Still ahead tonight, Life in the 906. Jim Koski is sharing a deep, dark secret tonight. And later, getting dolled up for a special occasion, how Pathways in Delta County is styling updos for prom. But first, here's your Upers United volunteer opportunity of the day. Another Feeding America mobile food truck stops at the Silver Creek Church near Harvey this Thursday. Volunteers are needed from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. As always, it's outside, so dress appropriately. To sign up to be a volunteer or check out other opportunities, head on over to upersunited.com.
Coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News, for our Heart of America, a Florida deputy being hailed a hero. How he reunited one little girl with her family after she went missing on the beach. That and more headlines right here on the CBS Evening News.
CBS Sunday.
Great Scott!
Live singing.
That's the power of love.
Live dancing. Live on stage. Nothing beats live.
Buckle up.
Nothing beats Broadway.
Starts, stops, dramatic twists and turns.
See the best of Broadway on the Tony Awards, hosted by Ariana DeBose. Live Sunday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. And catch bonus coverage on the Tony Awards Act 1 exclusively on Pluto TV.
Sleep better with a new mattress from Kirkish Furniture. We proudly feature Made in the Midwest Restonic mattresses. Try one out today and compare other major brands. Let our sleep specialists help you find the bed of your dreams at Kirkish Furniture.
Direct.
Don't you ever look up at the sky and roll your eyes. You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Realistic.
I will maybe have a tendency to
spend too
overindulge.
much and won't be able to pay your rent. That's the problem.
He holds the line.
I resent it, and I resent you for doing it.
Powerful.
I don't know where you've been, but you're gonna respect this courtroom. I'm gonna throw you out real quick.
Mathis Court is in session.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. Local news and weather 24/7, whenever you need it. WZMQ 19 News is on the world's #1 streaming platform, Roku.
She's fair.
Untrue, Your Honor.
What, you're going to have your turn.
She's inquisitive.
What in the world led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
She's very frank.
You should never start anything you're not prepared to finish.
Compassionate.
I see a family that still loves each other, and I'm glad to see it.
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Let's reflect on our life in the 906. All right, Jim, what is this deep, dark secret?
Hi, I'm Jim, and I'm a lilac-holic. We're in the final few days of our lilac season here in the UP, and to quote an old dude, for me, it's the best of times and it's the worst of times. I'll be the first to admit I love lilacs, and that's why this is the best of times. You see, I'm that individual who obsessively documents the development of the plants and then waits in giddy anticipation for those first buds to pop out. And when the bushes bloom in their full scented glory, my 5-minute walk to work takes at least 10 minutes because I'm stopping every few feet to sniff a bloom. And as you can obviously tell, I end up taking way too many pictures of way too many clusters. Way too many. I have one or two friends who think my obsession is, well, obsessive, but you know what? Who cares? I would even venture to guess that a majority of Upers feel the same way I do. And I think one of the reasons so many of us love them so much is that lilacs presage summer, a season in the UP that can be way too short, but also shows this peninsula in its full glory. Lilacs are the gateway to beach days, to late nights, and to that one time of the year nature bursts out the entire visible spectrum of colors. But, to quote another old dude, all good things must come to an end. In heralding the beginning of summer, lilacs burn bright, but die quickly. 10 or 12 days after they come out, they're gone. We have to enjoy them while they're here, because in the blink of an eye, they leave us. In that respect, I guess lilacs have something else going for them. They're the perfect metaphor for life. So I hope you had the chance to enjoy them while they were here. And if there are still a few lingering where you live, indulge yourself. Sniff away to your heart's content. And if someone gives you a strange look while you're inhaling a lungful of scented glory, they just don't know what they're missing. I'm Jim Koski, Lilac-holic, and that's another slice of life in the 906.
I'm with you on that one. They are my absolute favorite. Yep. And you know what? This week is the Lilac Festival on Mackinac Island, so they have a whole week to celebrate lilac.
They're so lucky. Maybe we should both head to the island.
Maybe we should just start a Lilac Festival here.
Ooh.
Jim?
Okay,
hey?
That's the next thing on my to-do list.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Jim. Pathways Community Mental Health provides services for adults and children all throughout the UP with disabilities. And tonight, they're celebrating members with a special event. Our Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons shows us how some local businesses helped to get them ready.
Tonight, Pathways members are heading to prom at the Island Resort and Casino. But first, they made a trip to Delta Hair Company for a day of beauty.
I have quite a few clients that go through Pathways or just work with the Pathways community. This year, we have all of our stylists involved. Just created a huge event for them, kind of like a pre-party.
Stylists helped each client choose the hair, nails, and makeup that would go best with their outfit for prom, making them look and feel their best.
We have glitter, we have tinsel, we have sparkle makeup, we have it all for them. A cute hairstyle and makeup can do huge wonders for somebody's self-esteem, make them feel more confident and just special as much as they are on the inside and on the outside.
And Amped UP Entertainment was on site to capture the finished looks and the memories.
Just find it a really interesting and fun way to give back to the community and people that really need it. I hope they leave feeling like $1 million. It's all about making it fun, special, and memorable for them.
The day was a special treat for prom attendees like Melissa.
I got my nails painted, got my hair braided and curled. I got makeup done and they gave me free soda.
Melissa says she felt pampered and special and more than ready to show off her look at the prom.
Feels awesome. They do a good job here. I'm overexcited. I'm nervous as heck, but I know it's going to be a good thing.
I hope they leave here with a bigger smile on their face than what they come in with.
Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Escanaba.
We are getting pretty chilly overnight. Air has the outlook on the way right after this.
Pictionary.
I can't wait for this. Where's my popcorn?
Play along from home.
Iguana? Iguana is correct.
With a chance to win.
You just did a cartwheel and you're like 7'6".
Every weekday.
Pictionary, weekdays at 9 on WZMQ CBS.
Get an 11% rebate on your outdoor projects at Menards. Shop the largest in-stock selection of concrete landscaping blocks and AC2 pressure-treated lumber and decking. From decks, patios, fire pits, and more. Get free estimates fast using our easy do-it-yourself design programs. Visit us today in store or on Menards.com to get started and get an 11% rebate on all lumber and landscape blocks.
Save big money at Menards.
Experience the soulful tunes of Marquette's local musicians this summer with Music on 3rd, a series of sidewalk concerts held every third Thursday from June through September from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. 3rd Street in Marquette's downtown district comes alive with the eclectic sounds of talented artists, providing the perfect backdrop for an evening of exploration and entertainment. Join the community in celebrating the vibrant culture of Marquette. Music on 3rd is sponsored by Flagstar Bank and WZMQ 19. For more than 30 years, our community has come through, building affordable homes, making critical repairs, and building ramps for those who need a little help and a little hope. Habitat for Humanity volunteers produce amazing results treasured forever. You could be our next hero. Volunteers are needed to provide affordable housing in Marquette County. Join in, sign up, it's easy. Go to upersunited.com or use the QR code shown here. A public service message of Habitat for Humanity and WZMQ TV 19. Watch WZMQ 19 News wherever you are, whenever you're ready. Subscribe to the 19 News channel on YouTube.
Current temperatures out there right now, we've got some 50s and close to 70 degrees. We'll see lows in the 40s and 30s this evening. So there is that frost advisory for a large chunk of the Upper Peninsula. Make sure you get out there and cover up any possible tender vegetation or bring it in. I want to shout out there to Jenny Phelps Vitante for that deer footage. Tuesday, we're looking at mostly sunny skies for the majority of us. We'll see those clouds rolling in the afternoon. Chances of showers also in the afternoon and maybe a thunderstorm or two, but overall it should be relatively dry compared to what we could be seeing on Wednesday.
We'll see you back here at 11:10 Central.